are you?
I'm Annie.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks. How was your trip?
Don't ask me about my trip. It was a nightmare.
Well, President Roosevelt is awaiting your call at the White House.
Fine. I'll just... What did you say your name was again?
Annie, sir.
And is there any particular reason why you are here?
With all the negative press you've been receiving, Annie's the orphan you've invited to stay for Christmas.
She's a girl. Orphans are boys.
You didn't specify boy, sir. Mr. Warbucks, you see, sir, you could trade me in for a boy. I really like seeing your house. It sure is big, and everyone's real nice.
Annie, I couldn't be more delighted for you to stare at me in my big house. What are we supposed to do with her?
Well, it's Annie's first night here, so...
So?
How about show? Gee, I've never been to a show before.
Then you will attend a show with grace. What's wrong?
I thought you would go.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I know you think Miss Farrell does everything around here, but I'm a very busy man.
Well, you see, Mr. Warbucks, sir, I've never seen New York, but I've never met anyone with a real job either, so I'm just as happy to watch you work.
You mean you've lived in New York all your life, and you really haven't seen the place?
Miss Hannigan. She runs the orphanage, sir. Well, she never lets us kids out.
Never let you out?
No, sir.
Drink!
Yes, sir.
Get our coats, please. We're going to a show.
Yes, sir. Which call will you be wanting, sir?
The Duesenberg, please. No, wait. You've been cooped up in an orphanage all your life. We'll walk.
Walk? All the way to the Roxy.
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir. New York really like anyways?
Well, let me think. NYC.
NYC, the shimmer of Times Square,
The pulse,
the beat, the drive.
NYC. You might say that I'm square, but well, I come alive.
The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks until it rings. To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things. Oh, NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you
say there's some popcorn. I haven't had popcorn since. Give in, don't fight. Good girl, good night. Sleep tight in NYC.
Make sure I heard you right, miss. Personal secretary to Oliver Warbucks. My Annie is gonna be adopted by your millionaire?
Actually, he's a billionaire. And yes, he's going to tell her tonight.
Well, ain't she the lucky one?
Yes, now if you'll just sign here.
Sure, will you just excuse me for one moment? Now, where were we?
Thank you. Good day.
Whatever.
Hiya, sis. How you doing? Long time no see, toots.
Rooster, they finally let you out of prison? What were you in for this time?
Some old geezer said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Why'd he say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100. Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City. Miss Lily St. Regis. I'm named after the hotel.
Oh, which floor?
So you live in this town? The city made for your bill, but this ain't exactly a Buckingham Palace. Your pearls ain't even real. Rooster, I thought you said your sister was living in Clover. She's living in the skids.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here!
Hold up, Aggie. I ain't done with my visit yet.
Spill it, Rooster. What do you want?
Well, me and Lily was in the neighborhood and, $10 to tide me over.
$10? I ain't got 10 cents! Get out and take the St. Regis here with you.
Hey, wait a minute.
You mean that after all your crooked schemes, all you got is lint in your pockets?
Look who's talking.
I'm doing just fine.
No, sis. You're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Aggie, how is it that us Hannigans always end up with the fuzzy end of the lollipop? I remember the way our sainted mother would croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place like no other. You got to get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
No. You stack the aces.
You load the dice.
Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice to ease that street, where you sleep till noon. Yeah. She repeat, ease that street, better get there soon.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Move them feet
To tease and
street. When you get there, stay. It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets $4. The little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
maybe she holds the key, that little lady.
To get more bucks
Instead of less.
Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Give you one guess. Yes!
Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree. Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where we're gonna be.
Drake!
Here it is, sir.
Oh, good. Thank you, Drake. Can you send Annie in, please?
Of course, sir. I'll get her right away.
Is everything all right?
Grace, I can't stand the thought of sending her back there.
I know, I can't either. Now, just tell her how you feel. Speak from your heart.
Right. Speak from the heart. I'm going to give it to her and then tell her I want to adopt her.
She'll be the happiest girl in the world, sir. Jake said we could have the picnic right here.
Sounds delightful. But, Annie, could we have a man-to-man talk?
You're going to send me back to the orphanage, aren't you?
No, of course not. I want to tell you something. I was born into a very poor family, in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself. One day, one way or another, I was going to become rich, very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I made my first million. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Sure,
Good.
kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Annie, lately I've realized something. No matter how much money you've got, if you have no one to share it with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's yesterday and picked this up for you. I had it engraved.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me. Oh. Gee.
Well, it's a silver locket. I saw that old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm gonna get that kid a nice new one.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Annie, what is it?
Well, I don't really want a new one, truthfully. This old one, my mother and father left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. They left a note, too. They said they're coming back for me. Oh, I know I'm real lucky to be here with you this Christmas. But the one thing I want more than anything in the world is to find my mother and father and to be like other kids with folks of my own.
It'll be all right. If it's your parents you want, then I'll find them for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your parents. He has to put everyone in his organization on the job. He has to pull every political string there is to pull.
up to and including the White House. But I'm going to need the note and the locket so the FBI can trace them to your parents.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You watch. You might be meeting your parents in a couple of days.
Really? Oh boy, I gotta write the kids about this.
Of course.
Maybe there still is hope. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. Maybe. Thank you, Bert Healy.
Smile, during that smile.
Right, Wacky. Smile. Darn you smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than the wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I hear you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left on the municipal of New York's orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a nationwide coast-to-coast search for Annie's parents?
I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any person who can prove they are Annie's parents.
Wow.
Wow! So, Annie's parents, if you're listening, write to Oliver Warbucks in care of this station, WEAF, or directly to him at my home.
At my home, Bert Healy, 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all new Occident tooth makers for letting me appear this evening. And I just did a darn commercial! Annie, I've never endorsed a product in my life!
Good night, Oliver Warbucks. Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Say, Mr. Billy, is this time when you get real love?
Why, it most certainly is, Wacky. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that no more our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident.
X-Y-T-E-N-T.
Yes, this is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's big boy Bert, saying, hey ho, woman, hey dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed with
on the radio? I care. Me too. I think it'd be fun to be on the radio.